In those days, the fight over the vote wasn't only happening inside the Capitol. It was happening in the streets, between friends, inside families, across the whole country. I stood with the women wearing yellow roses, trying to keep my hands steady.
Name?
Then,
Dilza.
I saw my sister.
Write it down.
She was standing on the other side, wearing a red rose. We had grown up in the same house, but that day, we stood in different Americas. But the truth is, this story began long before that day. I came to Nashville to see my sister. That's all I thought this was. She was glad to see me. Her husband was polite, a little too polite. Near the Capitol, women were already organizing. The whole state was starting to choose sides. I didn't know yet how close that fight would come to home. My sister had a nice home. Everything looked fine. At first.
Your sister says you've always had a head for figures, kept track of everything since you were a girl.
I helped a friend keep the books at his bar.
Delivery slips, nothing fancy. I wasn't asking you.
Later that night, my sister came upstairs. That was when she finally told me the truth. My sister had pictured a different life. It just hadn't turned out that way. I didn't know what to say, so I stayed with her. The next morning, I started work at the family office. Back at the bar, I kept track of drinks and receipts. Here, I had to learn what the numbers actually meant. Policies, premiums, claims. At first, it was all just paper. Then I started seeing patterns and noticing what didn't add up. Across town, women were learning how government worked. They were learning how to vote. I was learning how to follow the money. Nashville was changing fast. Even the old Parthenon was being rebuilt to last. One office file took me to the Hermitage Hotel. That was where I saw how serious this fight had become. Yellow roses worked in one room. Red roses worked in the next. Same hotel, same lawmakers, two different sides. Then the governor called a special session. Everybody knew what it was for. On August 13th, the Senate voted yes, 25-4. One of the women handed me a yellow rose. I took it. That was my answer.
The Senate passed it. The House still won't.
They're closer than they were.
Women don't belong in politics.
Maybe we do.
That night, the vote followed us home.
Put it on.
Later, he gave my sister a red rose. She put it on, but it wasn't her choice. Inside the house, one young man read a letter from his mother. She told him to do the right thing. Outside, my sister found me in the crowd. Neither of us looked away. Then the officers reached me. Before I could get to her, that same day, Tennessee ratified the 19th Amendment. August 18th, 1920.